Hello, my friend, welcome. Got a question for you. Have you ever felt awful after meditating? Have you ever felt heavy, tired, and groggy after a 10-20 minute meditating session and wondered why? Because Roland or some other person says meditating is amazing, it'll make you feel good, but then you meditate and you're not? If that has been one of your experiences, I want you to know that you aren't alone. Even I, who has had a spiritual awakening, I can honestly tell you that so many times after a meditative session, I will also feel heavy, less than bliss. And I had always wondered why. And I think I now understand. And I want to share why that is with you here. And also what you can do to overcome that feeling. So that's what I plan on discussing in this video. And I hope that you watch it and that it provides you some value and also some encouragement to not give up if that is what you're experiencing. So yes, my name is Roland and I am on YouTube living out my passion. And my passion is helping you remember who and why you are through effective meditating, or helping you remember, experience, and express bliss. And other than effective meditating, if you don't mind, I would like to tell you about this book that I wrote that also is an awesome tool to help you remember who and why you are. And the title of the book basically is Who and Why You Are, All You Need to Remember. And this is a book that I wrote after I experienced my spiritual awakening August 21st, 2018. And I experienced it through meditating. That's why I'm a big fan of meditating and I encourage everyone to meditate. But in this book, you will learn literally who you truly are. You aren't just a human being that's watching me right now. There is so much more to you. You are this infinitely creative being having a temporary experience here on earth. And why that is kind of complicated, but simply put, you're doing all of that to teach yourself, which simultaneously teaches me and everybody and everything that is throughout the cosmos. Seriously, it's a very beautiful and brave thing that it is that you're doing. And a lot of us don't remember that. And this book is one way to help you remember, other than meditating. That's it. If this is your first time on my channel, please don't forget to subscribe, connect with me on Facebook, on Twitter, and Instagram, and share with me your meditating stories. I love to talk about this stuff. And also answer questions literally pertaining to why the human experience on Earth is the way it is and what we're doing here. And I know you have your own ideas, so don't be shy to share. All right? Now, back to the topic of this video. So you've been meditating, and at the end of your meditating session, you're not feeling bliss, you're not feeling upbeat. You're actually feeling down, sort of gloomy and really heavy. And the question is why? And I'll do my best to explain that by using a metaphor. And that metaphor is cleaning out your closet, right? So let's say you've decided you have some time over the weekend and you want to clean out your closet. If you walk into your closet at the beginning of your cleaning out, what is hanging in your closet is everything that you're going to keep and everything that you're not going to keep. So you can think of them as emotions or fears that you identify with that you like, and emotions and fears that you identify with that you don't like, that you're ready to get rid of. And so when you start the process, you're looking through every item in your closet and you're taking things off the hanger and maybe throwing them on the floor or close to you. And you go with the first shirt and you say, oh, I like this shirt, I'm going to keep it. And then you leave it there. And then you go with the second, third, and fourth shirts and you say, I don't like these, I need to get rid of them. And so you take them off the hanger and you throw them on the floor right there next to you in your closet. And you're doing this throughout the day, and maybe 4 hours later, right, you have a closet that is now beginning to look like what you want it to look like. You're cleaning it out. And on the floor is all these items that you no longer want. And you can picture the items as fears, right? Emotions, experiences that you didn't like, for instance, or that helped you stay safe at a moment, but today in your current life, you don't need them anymore. I mean, if you think back to the time when you went to the store and bought those items, you were really excited. Oh, I'm going to wear this shirt every day. But then when you bought it and you brought it to your house, for some reason you never wore them every day, and that's fine. Or maybe you wore it once or twice, but now you're like, I've outgrown this. My style has changed. My job situation has changed. And I don't need to wear this anymore. And so you have all those things in the middle of your closet on the floor, including shoes, including scarves, including ties, including skirts, trousers, pants, whatever it is you no longer need, you now have them in the middle on the floor. So I'm going to pause here for a second and say, if you can close your eyes and picture this, you walked into a closet that was sort of organized. Everything was maybe hanging up, right? And everything that was hanging up, yes, you didn't need all of them, but they weren't on the floor and it wasn't looking as messy. But in cleaning it out, you took out all the items that were hanging that you no longer need and you put them on the floor. And now if you can look and picture that closet, it probably looks a little more messy, or it definitely looks more messy than when you began. And let's say for some reason you've been going at this for 3 hours and then you're interrupted by a phone call, or you're just tired and you have to stop. And so you stop. When you stop with all the items in the middle of the floor and you have your empty hangers throughout your closet, they're not really organized. Maybe you haven't rearranged your clothes with the blouses in one place, the shirts in another place, and the dresses in another place. You've not color coordinated your closet. So it's almost clean again. It's almost fresh again, but you're not fully there. And then you stop. You stop to take a break, or you stop because you have to go do something else, another chore, or take care of a family member or a child, or you just stop for whatever reason. So now if we can go from that to your physical body and meditating, it's similar. It's the same thing. When you start meditating, which is synonymous in that metaphor to cleaning out your closet, right? And you quiet your mind enough, when you reconnect with your infinite self, or your soul in this case, you start to identify the fears and the experiences and the beliefs that you created many years ago, or even last week, that you may no longer need. When you identify those fears or those experiences, they come up to your conscious awareness. And when they come up to your conscious awareness, right, they're going to come up and you're going to be spending time analyzing it, wondering why. Why did this happen to me this way? Could I have done it differently? Could the person have reacted differently? Do I truly believe that this fear is a legitimate fear? Do I truly believe that this person meant to hurt me the way they did? Those are questions that you're going to ask yourself when those experiences come back. You may even start to cry because the experiences might have been very emotional or painful, right? And so when those come up, those become part of your conscious awareness. And you can think to all the clothing items on the floor, those are those frequencies of vibration, those energies that are now part of your immediate surrounding, part of your energetic field. And for whatever reason, say you were meditating for 10, 20 minutes or long enough for that memory or that fear to come up, and then you stopped. That dense, that fear, that emotion, being part of your current being now, is going to result in you feeling down. Which happens. It happens to me all the time. I get up to meditate, and I meditate for 20 minutes, maybe 30 minutes, and then I have to go to work or get ready for work. And then I stop with an emotion that's just in my periphery. And I know that I need to get rid of it, but I didn't have enough time to work through it. And so I'm walking around with that memory in my head, and I'm not going to feel as good. I'm going to feel heavy. And sometimes that heaviness might manifest as a pain in your shoulder, in your back, in your arm, or just a headache. The best way for you to finally get the closet to being the way you want it to be is to continue cleaning it out. And so what you do is you grab all those items that you no longer want, you put them in a trash bag or in a donation bag, and you either take them to the garbage or to a thrift store, or you give them to family or friends. You recycle the energy, right? You give it away. You accept that you no longer need it. And that giving it away is like transforming that energy. You're transforming it or transferring it to something else or someone else, somewhere else. Same thing with the memories and the beliefs and the fears that come up while you meditate. You literally have to sit back with them and accept them, or forgive them, or love them. It sounds a lot easier, but it's hard to do, especially if it's something that's very painful. However, it's the only way you can transform that energy is by sitting back with it in meditation and accepting it, or transforming it, or forgiving it. And a lot of times what you need to do is actually forgive yourself first. Accept that I no longer need to believe that X, Y, and Z hurt me on purpose by doing X, Y, and Z. Accept responsibility to say, I could have forgiven a long time ago. Or if it's a situation that you really no longer find yourself in, that you're probably not going to deal with again, let go of the belief or transform it and change it. And you can always ask yourself, do I really believe that I am what I currently believe I am? And when you're ready to move on, you really have to accept that you're not what you currently believe. You have to change your beliefs. That's it. I say that's it as if it's simple. It's hard, and it happens to me too. So meditating in the moment is not always going to result in you feeling a high or bliss or good. You're going to go through the highs and lows. But if you're going through both, I want to assure you that you are meditating effectively, because you are cleaning out. You are cleaning out. And it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. It's amazing how much you actually hold on to that you no longer need. And it's amazing how much when you quiet your mind, those memories come up. It's a beautiful thing. It really is. Let me know if those are some of the experiences that you have while you're meditating. And let me know if you're having any difficulty or what your strategies are to overcome those fears, those emotions, or those memories when they come to your conscious awareness. Right? And with that, I would like to remind you that today, like every single day, is a great day to meditate, my friend. It truly is. Thank you for watching my video. Do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Do not forget to hit the like button. Do not forget to share this video. Do not forget to encourage your friends, your family members to spend time meditating. Quiet your mind. Amazing things will happen. It's the best adventure you'll ever go on. Seriously, it is. And again, as a reminder, my book comes out in about a month and a half. It's going to be available on Amazon initially. And that will be the easiest way for you to get it, unless you contact me directly and send me some money, and then I'll ship the book right to you. It's beautiful stuff. It truly is. All right? You're amazing. You truly are. And do not ever forget that. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your day.